Well, good to see you back here where we take it one day at a time, where we're going to read through the book Daily Reflections, where it's AA members and the 12-step program leaders speaking, giving their daily reflection, as well as one member speaking to other members each day of the year, giving his reflection. Today's January 21st, and we're going into what it says, serving my brother. This is Alcoholics Anonymous group's leaders. The member talks to the newcomer, not in a spirit of power, but in a spirit of humility and weakness. I mean, in order to connect with other people, we have to show humility, because disgrace comes from pride. So if you're prideful over another person and lording over another person, like this book has done previously, then there's questions I have to ask, and it brings up what Lord God speaks of his power. So the only power that speaks to other individuals can only become from Lord God in heaven. So if you're feeling that way, then it's called self-examination. And that's how you can truly serve a brother in humility, is do some self-examinations, or basically reviewing yourself. So let's just go on to what the one member speaks to another member. As the days pass in AA, I ask God to guide my thoughts and the words I speak. In this labor of continuous participation in the fellowship, I have numerous opportunities to speak. So I frequently ask God to help me watch over my thoughts and my words, that they may be the true and proper reflections of our program. To focus my aspirations once again to seek His guidance, with a capital H, speaking of God's guidance, to help me be truly kind and loving, helpful and healing, yet always filled with humility and free from any trace of arrogance. Well, and it goes on. But today I may very well have to deal with disagreeable attitudes or otherness, the typical stock and trade attitude of the still suffering alcoholic. If this should happen, I will take a moment to center myself in God, so I will be able to respond from a perspective of composure, strength, and sensibility. And let me just first say that, as he called it, the stock and trade attitude, no matter if he's an alcoholic or never took a drink in his life, he's still going to deal with that stock and trade attitude of the utterances, the disagreeable attitudes. The same thing that the guy yesterday spoke about, he's going to have to deal with. And he spoke in that aspect that he's going to have to control his behavior, because he voiced anger and vengeful responses and his controlled thoughts, what he's going to have to do for himself to get through each day at a time. So what it looks like is this alcoholic members is behaving, is trying to contradict the other people and trying to just play